think and grow rich.
You become what you think about. And here's the interesting thing. You can choose. Choose what you think about. Choose. With your business, choose what you're aiming at. With your leadership, choose what you're aiming at. With your team, choose. Help them choose. The act of intentionality is so freaking powerful. It's unbelievable. Henry Ford said, if you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. I am amazed at the things we don't do because we have this little tiny bit of fear that offsets all the other data and all the other evidence in our life that causes us to not go do something. Because we just don't believe. And it's weird when you become what you think about.
Before we talk about where you're going, let's start at the beginning. Where are you actually from?
Well, I was born in a local town called Cantu in the province of Como. This is located in Italy, in the Lombardia region. I don't know how to say it in English. It's a very small, quiet town where most people are just factory workers. They work in local markets and just live their day-to-day lives.
What was life like growing up there?
Well, my parents migrated to Italy in around the year 2000. And they worked in a small factory where they shined metal, and they built parts for cars. We were never left wanting for anything really and truly, and we were cared for, me and my sister. We had stability, food to eat, clothes. Really and truly, we were happy.
Did they expect you to follow the same path?
Well, really and truly, they didn't want us to be stuck in the same system as them. In Italy, people don't tend to go to university. They tend to follow the family business and stick to the same ways that they've been. Go to the factory and work. So we traveled to the UK in search for a better education, go to university, get a degree, and hopefully break the chain and the cycle.
So when did the UK come into the picture?
Well, I think it was 2015 or maybe 2013 where my parents made the hard decision to come to the UK. But before that, they sent me to Nigeria for 3 months. And that was purely a strategic decision for me to learn English properly. Like even now, my English is not the best, but it's good enough in a way that I can communicate with people. In Italy, they do teach you English, but it's not on the level that you'd need. So they sent me to Nigeria where English is the primary language. And from there, I learned the basics that I used to excel in the UK.
How did that feel, leaving everything behind?
Well, at that age, you don't fully understand it. You give up comfort and you leave friends behind. I remember at that age I cried when I left my best friend. And looking back now, I feel like it was a strategic decision that led to building the man that I am today.
When did football become a big part of your life?
Well, as an entrepreneur, people don't speak about this side of them, but I do enjoy playing football. And a very, very vivid memory is when I was in Nigeria at the age of 2. And I don't know if it was vivid or if they've told me the story, but I saw kids playing in the sand, playing football, and I wanted to play. But when my mom put me down, I was barefoot and the sand burned my feet. And I started crying, jumped back into her arms. So that's a memory that I do have that is still vivid in my memory till today. And that's the first experience of me trying to play football.
And officially, when did you start playing football officially?
Well, if I recall correctly, I was at the age of 5 and I used to do swimming lessons. I remember I was the worst in the class. I couldn't really swim properly, everyone was leaving me behind. And on the way out of the leisure centre, I remember looking to my right and there was a big football pitch. I think it's called Como Stadium or Cantu Como Stadium. And I saw people playing football and I told my Mom, that's what I want to do. And then she got me registered and the rest is history.
What kind of player were you back then?
Well, I was a short, skinny kid. I used to play in midfield and I suddenly started gaining weight. That's when they then moved me to centre back, where I was playing alongside my best friend at the time. And I learned a valuable lesson that football is not just about skill and qualities, it's also about adaptation, where you need to improve yourself and change in order to adapt to the sport you play in.
How did football change when you came to the UK?
Well, I started from the very bottom actually. I didn't have any connections. I joined a team called Essex Comics, where I met people that I can call brothers and friends today. I remember me and my friend Vinny, we dominated that league. We scored a combined goals and assists of over 50 goals, and till today, well, it was incredible.
And what about how you were physically?
Oh, surprisingly, I didn't stay like small and chubby. I had a massive growth spurt. I was tall, at least one of the tallest in my year group. I was skinny, and confidence was at a sky high. I had abs. I was famous. I say famous. I was popular around the girls, and everything was going well.
Was football affecting your education at that point?
Not exactly. I went to a small school called Gateway Academy, where I graduated with 6 A's and a couple of B's, and I was part of the school football team there, and we were amazing. We came top 64 in the country, in the National Cup, and we also won the Toro Cup, and those are memories that live with me till this day. If you probably go to the school, our picture's still there. They still look incredible.
Would you say that was your peak?
Well, it's hard to say, but physically, yeah. I was 16 to 18, six pack, or you might want to say 8 pack. I was shredded, I was fast, I felt strong, and yeah, I felt amazing.
So what changed after that?
Well, it's hard to say, but this is where life started testing me really. Work, sixth form, expectations, the pressure. But really and truly, that's a story for another chapter. So this is where it began. Not the success, but the foundation. This is only the beginning of Path to Legacy.